Degawa is a comedian known for his reactions. And on Itaku, he's also known for his English ability.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Don't, no. Don't. Very good.
She's so smart. You so stupid.
Romance isn't something that really fits into his image. But that's just the kind of stuff I like to talk about. Hi, I'm George of Japan, and I like to bring you information that's not readily available in English. And today we're going to be taking a look at Degawa's love life. The reason why I'm so interested in this is that Degawa's marriage was greatly shaped by this variety show, London Hearts. I did do a video introducing them, so if you want to check it out, it's over here. Anyway, Degawa was the victim of numerous pranks done by this show. I haven't watched all of them, so I'll just talk about the top 3. London Hearts found a lady Degawa was propositioning numerous times. They put her in a wrestling mask, and she was talking about her encounter with Degawa. Very, very embarrassing. But again, nothing actually happened. It was just really unfaithful for him. Oh yeah, that's right. Degawa was in a very serious relationship with this lady Yuka. They were living together and dating for about 4 years. I mean, could you imagine? You're at home watching your boyfriend on TV, and you see this random lady talking about how he was trying to get it on with her. But anyway, she stuck with him. The next prank that they did on him was like a double date kind of thing, and one of the girls is, pretending to be really into him. And his pervy side starts to come out a little bit. He's like, it's real dangerous for you to go home by yourself. You need a Degawa police escort. I'll walk you home. I think we know what he really wants to do, so Atsushi switches places with the girl and reveals that it was all a prank. And still, even after all that, Yuka stays with him. Later on, I think in the early 2000s, they had that girl that was pretending to like him mail him again, and Degawa falls for it hook, line, and sinker. The finale is that she asks him to come back to her place, and he agrees. He follows her back to her place, and he opens the door, and Atsushi's there, like, welcome, brother. And this prank would prove to be the last straw for Yuka. If we can see just how willingly unfaithful Degawa is going to be on national TV. She broke up with him after that. I mean, that's pretty serious, right? 4 years with a lady. And Degawa was real heartbroken. He was very depressed. And Atsushi felt personally responsible for this, right? All these pranks are his idea. He kept picking on Degawa, and he wanted to make amends. So he and the London Hearts crew apologized to Degawa. They did a dogeza. Again, this is the most serious way to apologize for something. It's a big thing in Japanese culture if you do a dogeza. They go back to his apartment to see how he's living. They've been separate now for, I think, a month or 2, and they see that he hasn't cleaned up. The place is a mess, and he still has all the photos and all the stuff from their relationship. It's all untouched. They have a dog. Well, they had a dog together. She took the dog, and the dog toys are there, and dog food is still left out. It's actually cat food. I don't know, Degawa's goofy in real life like that. And he's real sad about the whole breakup. They go into his room. They see that he's kept her side of the bed like the same. And they start looking through some pictures, and Degawa gets real emotional. He's like, I want her back. I miss her so much. And he shows that he still wears a pair watch that he got with her on their trip to Taiwan. And he's like, I still wear this pair watch. And Atsushi asks him, do you think she still wears it? It's kind of sad to see this side of Degawa, actually. He's always so wild on TV, but you got to see this real human side to him. And Atsushi tells him, I'm really sorry for what we did on the show, so I want to help you get a second chance. So I sent an apology letter to Yuka, apologizing for us meddling in your relationship, asking to give you one more chance. And he actually sets up this segment at this beach. So this is a beach Degawa took Yuka and their dog to several times. It's like a date spot. And upon arriving at the beach, they actually saw a young couple playing with a dog, and Degawa was like, that used to be us. Anyway, so for this segment, Atsushi tells Degawa that in that apology letter, he also had this part saying if she wants to reconcile or still has any feelings towards Degawa, that she should come to this beach by 6 p.m. on this day. And Degawa's like, whoa, you're gonna bring her here? And he's like, that's not all. If she doesn't come, I want you to throw that pair watch into the ocean and just forget about her. So, whoa, this is an important thing. This is our pair watch, you know? Yeah, well, you ain't got no pair anymore. And Degawa was like, okay, I understand. And I think this is really good, actually. This is great. Atsushi's making amends. He's trying to help them get back together, but he's also really helping Degawa. He needs to get over this breakup. He can't be holding on to his past like this. He just needs to, you know, let it wash away. And I think it's wonderful that he chose the beach to do this. So yeah, the time is ticking down and closer and closer. Finally, 6 p.m., she doesn't show up. They're like, okay, we'll give her a little more time. They wait until 6:30, and at 6:30, Atsushi is handed a letter from the staff. He's like, well, I guess, it's from Yuka. He asks this lady to read the letter, and the letter reads, Dear Tetchan, I guess I should stop calling you that. I can't stand acting like your mom anymore. Seeing you mess around with girls on TV, hearing the stories of your affair, it was really painful. Don't put your next girlfriend through the same experience. And you should stop putting so much mayonnaise and spices on home-cooked meals. It's really shocking for the girl that cooks for you. But anyway, the time we spent together was truly precious. I was really happy, and all I can do now is say thank you for that. I'll still be cheering for you on TV. Take care of yourself, and I hope you find a wonderful wife in the future. Love, Tamuda Atsushi. He wrote this fake breakup mail. Oh my god, it was great. The girl reading it was, you know, she was real sad, tearing up, and near the end she had to pause a little bit. She was still pretending she was gonna cry, but she saw that it was signed Tamuda Atsushi. She was holding back her laughter. Brilliant stuff. Oh man, this is why I love Japanese TV stuff like this. So unexpected. So yeah, it was a fake letter, and Degawa was pissed, but he's like, hey. Fact of the matter is, she didn't show up. You gotta move on with your life. And we've readied this pier for you to throw away that pair watch. And Degawa was, you know, walking out on the pier. It's pretty emotional. They showed a bunch of like pictures of him together with his girl, with Yuka, and gets to the end of the pier. And he's there for a while. He's just holding the pair watch, looking at it. He's like, I can't believe the show's really expecting me to do this. And she's like, okay, all right. I'm gonna give you a countdown. I'm gonna count down, and you're gonna throw it, okay? 3, 2, 1, and he drops Degawa into the ocean. Let your feelings be washed away. Degawa looked pretty angry, but I'm sure in his mind he realized that he had just made some great TV. And I'm sure his like comedian side was like, thank you, Atsushi, this is good. Actually, I don't know if he really threw away that pair watch. They didn't really zoom in on him coming back from the beach. I'm assuming he dropped it in the fall. But anyway, he did not let his emotions wash away because he was still trying to get back together with her. I think this was in July of 2002, and then in February of 2003, it was revealed that Yuka was gonna get married to like a regular dude. You know, she's not like a famous person or anything, but they followed her around because she was dating Degawa. But yeah, so she's gonna get married to this regular guy. She's moved on with her life. She doesn't want to talk to Degawa anymore. But Degawa was not giving up on her, and he was trying to stop this wedding. It's like a scene out of a drama or something, trying to stop a wedding like that. And Atsushi gathers the London Hearts crew once again, And it's like, yeah, we've been involved in Degawa's love life a lot, and he's trying to stop the wedding. That's a really big action, trying to break up two people who are in love. That's kind of messed up of Degawa. He can't move on like that. I think we should test his love. They want to see if he's going to be truly faithful to Yuka. So during that half year that Degawa and Yuka were apart, he actually got into a relationship with this Russian lady that he met on a variety show. They exchanged contact information and they interviewed the Russian lady. She speaks pretty good Japanese, and yeah, she revealed a lot of steamy details of what they had done during that breakup time with Yuka. It was a short relationship. They're not like seeing each other right now, and anyway, she has to go back to Russia actually, so I guess maybe that's why they kind of ended things. But still, for Degawa to try and stop a wedding even after he was fooling around with this lady, ugh, pervy. Atsushi knows Degawa is really paranoid, and if he sees Atsushi's face or any member of the London Hearts crew, that he's gonna know something's up. So he's staged this extremely elaborate stunt. The total production cost for this prank was 90 million yen. Again, the scale at which London Hearts operates, ridiculous. The main reason why this prank cost so much was that in order to totally hook Degawa, Atsushi created this fake TV special that was going to introduce traditional dances from all over the world. So they had Degawa fly to Ireland and to France, and they really filmed it like it was a real thing before going to Russia, where he was going to be a part of the finale and compete in a Cossack dance tournament. And yeah, 1 month prior to this, they had Degawa practicing the Cossack dance. This huge elaborate stunt just to get him not to suspect a thing. Again, 90 million yen went into this. They had real footage. Here's a picture. That's all the footage they took that no one's ever gonna see. 1 month of Degawa's life practicing the Cossack dance. All of this just to see if Degawa is really serious about stopping Yuka's wedding. Phenomenal. That Russian lady's name is Victoria. Since Degawa was going to Russia, she mailed him, they got in contact, and they set up like this kind of dinner date back at her place. So after he's done filming his segment, they get in contact, they meet up, and they go back to her place. And Victoria's cooked him this home-cooked meal, some traditional Russian stuff. It's great. Degawa already starting to get a little frisky with her, but the show's giving him the benefit of the doubt. You know, they could just be friends, like what he's saying here. And the show has asked Victoria's parents to suddenly come in, and that freaks out Degawa. Actually, her parents do understand Japanese, but they're just gonna pretend they don't know any Japanese and they're only gonna speak in Russian. Again, real hilarious to see. Degawa's pretty scared of her dad. He's playing the protective father role, which is great. They ask him to perform the Cossack dance for them, and it's actually, it went over pretty well. No problem. They leave and they resume their dinner. Degawa's getting a little closer to her, and he finally asks her to come back to his hotel. And Atsushi's telling her, ask him what he wants to do in the hotel room. And Degawa's like, I'll give you a special massage. It sounds like a weird option from like a JRPG or something. Anyway, so his pervy side has come out, and it's time to crash his world. But I gotta say, you know, 90 million yen went into this. A lot of time, a lot of resources, and this is how they're gonna climax it, is with a pitfall trap. The most standard of all like pranks, a pitfall trap. It was amazing to see, but when I started to think about it, pitfall trap? I mean, that's really the best they could come up with? I don't usually criticize variety because I really enjoy watching it, and I did enjoy watching this, but just off the top of my head, how about having her parents come back in. And they want to like have a few drinks with them, and they're drinking a bit, and Victoria excuses herself to use the restroom, and the father starts asking Degawa a bunch of questions in Russian. And all these questions, he's trying to get him to say yes, like, please agree with me, kind of thing. And he keeps asking these questions until Degawa eventually says yes, and at that point, he's like super happy, like, oh yeah, and he hugs him. And Victoria comes in and says, what's happening? And the dad will say, he's just agreed to marry you. That would be pretty good. Or how about they follow up with the whole dance festival thing. They stage it and they have Degawa win it. And while interviewing him, like, Victoria comes out and kisses him, and they're taking a bunch of pictures. And, you know, in the interview, they're like, oh, who's she? And she's like, I'm his girlfriend. And there's gonna be like some Japanese newspaper there, and they're about to like, they're saying they're gonna reveal this information to Japan. I don't know, just some stuff off the top of my head. I thought the prank could have had a like way bigger ending than Pitfall. But I thought about it a little more, but maybe choosing Pitfall was actually a kind of kindness from Atsushi. Again, London Hearts has greatly influenced Degawa's life. Maybe they chose Pitfall because, well, they'd already done so much to him in the past, and they just wanted to cut him a little break. Anyway, so they go out, and they actually have 6 cameras ready to get all these different angles of the fall. A lot of hype building up to it. And finally, when they're at the street near the taxi where the pitfall is located, Victoria says, oh no, I forgot my wallet, I gotta go back and get it. Go into the taxi and wait. And Degawa starts walking, and he falls. And the London Hearts crew quickly gathers to reveal this was all a prank. This TV special you're filming doesn't exist. We spent 90 million yen to see if you're really serious about stopping Yuka's wedding. I guess you're not. Degawa's face here, though, definitely priceless. But I guess after this prank, Degawa did give up pursuing Yuka, and I guess he got over it. I didn't actually watch this episode, but I know in 2004, Degawa got married to this former race queen. Yeah, that's Degawa's wife. And actually, he proposed on London Hearts. London Hearts helped him out. Again, I don't know the full contents of the proposal, but London Hearts spent 50 million yen to do this very elaborate proposal in Rome. I would love to see it, but I just haven't seen it, so I can't really talk too much about it. Anyway, that's all about Degawa's love life. It's really remarkable to think just how much London Hearts influenced Degawa's life. But I guess, hey, that's showbiz, right? Anyway, yeah, so that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks again for watching. Have a glorious evening.